Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to take you guys through a bunch of news, including some major titles ending support for classic Windows operating systems. Kind of wild to refer to Windows 7, 8, and 8.1 as classic operating systems, but yeah, like Windows 7 was what I grew up with, and it's kind of wild that we're at this point, but we'll talk about it. Zenless Zone Zero, the latest Hoyoverse title, is accepting beta test signups, so we'll talk about that, and Activision explains the huge Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 file size. Again, more on that at the end of this video, but first of all, EA has put out an official statement noting, "Hi everyone, as of November 30th, 2023, we're ending support for playing Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 while on Windows 7, 8, and 8.1 operating systems to ensure safe play for all players. That means that we can no longer guarantee functionality of these titles while playing on these operating systems after this date. Microsoft has already ended security updates and technical support for Windows 7 in January of 2020 and Windows 8.1 in January of 23, and we highly recommend updating to the latest supported version of Windows so you can continue enjoying these games." They have some more information with some more links. I mean, this isn't that big of a deal in the sense of most of you guys have probably upgraded out of Windows 7, 8, or 8.1, but it is kind of an indicator of like an end of an era where these are being totally phased out. And Windows 7 was one of the goated operating systems, and then Windows 8 was kind of like it was pretty mid, let's just put it that way, for a while, but again, come November 30th, these are going to be rotated out, and they won't be supported on the aforementioned operating systems. I would highly recommend you to upgrade, but I imagine most of you guys have upgraded at this stage of the game, but it's still information that I wanted to bring to you guys, and it's just, you know, a kind of a sign of the times, or I would say more of a statement of something that's been going on for a while in terms of moving on from Windows 7 in particular. Moving on from that, do want to note Zenless Zone Zero second closed beta test signups are now available. This is a MiHoYo title. The title is returning with a series of changes and content updates, and the beta test signup is live right now. Signups are live, but a kickoff date has not been officially announced. Zenless Zone Zero is a brand new urban fantasy action RPG by Hoyoverse. In the game story, contemporary civilization has been destroyed by a supernatural disaster known as the Hollows. Amidst this overwhelming calamity, the city of New Eridu has risen against the odds by harnessing the technology and resources necessary to combat the Hollow disaster, gradually evolving into the final beacon of modern civilization. Players will take on the role of a proxy, a professional specialized in guiding people in their exploration of Hollows, and embark on an adventure with a group of unique companions to conquer unknown enemies and unravel the mysteries behind New Eridu. The game features a standalone IP and a mixed narrative storytelling. In this latest beta, players will be able to explore a new story chapter that centers on Belobog Heavy Industries, one of the major factions in the game. Thanks to a series of immersive urban gameplay mechanics added to the upcoming beta, players will be able to probe into the proxy network known as Internet and take unusual commissions or play arcade games with friends, pet lovable animals, and roam around the vibrant 6th Street. Zenless Zone Zero also features a one-of-a-kind art style and music design that amplifies the feeling of audio-visual immersion. In the upcoming closed beta, the city of New Eridu will be further revamped with a full-scale visual update based on the previous beta. The game's tracklist will also be more modern, vibrant, and groovy. In addition, 3 new characters, each with their unique background and charm, will be coming to New Eridu to team up with players. Apart from that, one of the game's defining features is its thrilling action. By strengthening the impact and rhythm of the combat animations and introducing a brand new perfect assist mechanic, the game's latest version is friendlier than ever to action game newcomers. At the same time, it introduces a newly developed challenge mode, Hollow Zero, which not only serves as a significant setting in the story, but also is sure to meet the expectations of veteran action game players in terms of a combat experience. You got some mechas in there. You guys know how I feel about giant robots battling it out. That is something that I'm always going to get behind, and from an art style standpoint, very much reminiscent of your existing Hoyoverse titles. They're not going to be for everyone, and they're certainly not going to be for everyone that, you know, wants to stay away from microtransactions and values their bank account. You know, those games can definitely drain some people dry. You can also play them totally free to play, but some people, you know, get super into it, and no slight against you guys. As far as live service goes, like League drained my bank account, and Hearthstone did as well, and, you know, virtual cards, baby, like, that's what I was spending money on, so I am no better than those of you that have dropped a ton of money on Genshin. But, yeah, Zenless Zone Zero, beta test signups are available now. Will be a free-to-play title that will be coming to PC, iOS, and Android, and it will be coming to consoles sometime in the future, but As far as when the console version will drop, who knows on that. Moving on from that, and lastly, Activision has explained the huge Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 file size. I talked about it in a previous video where it is north of 200 gigabytes, and Activision issued a statement explaining what's going on while admitting the file sizes are larger than last year, noting this is due to the increased amount of content available day one, including open world zombies, support for item carry forward from Modern Warfare 2, as well as map files for current Call of Duty Warzone. Note, as part of our ongoing optimization efforts, your final installation size will actually be smaller than the combined previous Call of Duty experiences. So, you know, obviously the games are getting larger and larger, so, you know, that's one notion, but 200 plus gigabytes, no matter how you slice it, is absolutely egregious as far as a file size go. Like, I see a lot of people comparing the file size to Red Dead Redemption 2, this expansive, enormous open world experience, and even that game is clocking in at around 130, 150 gigabytes. It's on 2 discs. Modern Warfare 3 is considerably bigger than that. On PlayStation 5, it's 234.9 gigabytes. Like, what? Like, this cannot become a standard where one game is taking up a quarter of a 1 terabyte storage solution. Like, nah. We cannot let it get to that point. And on the PlayStation 5, like, you're not even getting a terabyte when you buy the regular PS5. I know with the Slim now it is a terabyte, but you get the idea. Like, Modern Warfare 3 taking up a third of the storage requirement for a PlayStation 5, and God forbid you're on a 500 gigabyte storage solution. Like, my goodness, you want to install Modern Warfare 3 on there? Yeah, half your storage completely gone right off the rip, and probably a little more than that. And that's just insane. I don't care if you got open world zombies. I don't care if that includes the campaign that's 4 hours long. That's getting absolutely, you know, torn apart right now by the critics. The game's out on November the 7th. And I foresee this one doing pretty mediocre as far as commercial reception goes, by Call of Duty standards. I'm sure Activision is going to make a killing, especially because there probably wasn't that level of investment that other Call of Duties had. This was kind of just a carryover from MW2, but literally every single person that I've talked to that played MW2, and I get it that this is anecdotal, is not picking up MW3. Every single one of them, like a 100% rate of people who played MW2, and I had a lot of friends come back into MW2 as their first Call of Duty in a long time, they are all skipping MW3. It's $70, it's kind of a tack-on experience. And yeah, I don't see it doing all that well by the standards of Call of Duty, and especially to the standard of last year's game. Is it going to make a killing for Activision? Sure. But yeah, Call of Duty is what it is. Open World Zombies, however, pretty interested to see how that turns out, and maybe that'll make me a sucker and pick this one up. But that'll do it for me. Again, EA titles are shutting down on Windows 7, 8, and 8.1. That includes Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Zenless Zone Zero gets its second closed beta test sign-up. That will be a free-to-play release, probably coming sometime in 2024, and Activision has explained Call of Duty's monstrous file size, Modern Warfare 3 that is, and really, like, no game should be approaching a quarter of a terabyte. Like, let's just be real here. No game should be getting to that egregious of a level. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.